go. Yo, what up? I was watching the Butt interview.
There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in week 3.
No, but niggas always ask him. Niggas be fiending. Niggas they always ask him, like, you sure? You want more boots? Come on, boots. Like, he's like, yo, bro. Come on, I know Turkey asked you. Like, bro.
Excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion. And
he was like, shit, I want to retire after Smith.
We need you today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous.
If he would have retired after Spence, that would have been OD. It would have been the same shit. Canelo is just like the ultimate.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
My son Boots might really be ready.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Running inside. It's Knight. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing, Iamaleava. Got a man, it's Ellis. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater.
You think he's going to kill him?
The offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running to the left. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Iamaleava on the play action. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wideout. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Makes the grab in their space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Running right, it's Baxter. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's Baxter again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Barnes. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Breaks the tackle. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing in the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. He lets it fly.
I've seen that, me too.
He holds it in, and nobody's close.
I've seen that shit.
Open spaces. Into the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
No, cover 3.
And how about that? Wasting no time. You go down, you give up 6 with your defense, but you come out aggressive. First play, Palmer. Take a shot down the field and go make a big play.
You're seeing both
the corner should have been there.
Have success trading blows these last 2 drives. If this keeps up, we're going to have a barn burner.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter.
And those body blows really, really matter.
Bro.
Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And
That's my
down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from
It's definitely my fault.
necessarily mean from defensive
Because I had back
outside
there.
linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going right and going deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, oh man, I love the patience of this quarterback. Great job letting the play develop, buying a little bit of time. Receiver starts
might be
on the
back.
left side of the field. He comes all the way across to the right side for the big touchdown catch.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Eight, 7.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I like it. I need time.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really good job.
We need that fumble.
A chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
The run inside. It's Knight. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Well, can't let it.
Iamaleava. The short hands. It's Matthews.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the Bruins are facing 3rd and inches. The offense changing the play.
The defense. Let's go, Chris.
It's a 4-yard loss.
Now, you want to be a great run defense.
And he tried to get glitchy. He tried to run that glitchy formation.
The run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes.
That Maryland eye shit.
A guy that can fly up and make tackles. Man, does your defense go to a different level.
Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Sending their offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A false start gives them a little extra work to do here on 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Baxter. Could be an alley. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed.
Tough.
They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Lost a throw on first down. With the catch, it's Baxter. And just a short save.
Nah, he just did a jab, like, that's him coming out the backfield.
It wasn't a
like.
huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Creates a little room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Running inside, it's Baxter. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy scrambling,
I could go for it, right?
Try to go for this.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. They'll go with Baxter. There's some room. Got enough space. And he's loose. And
Come on, Chris.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Knight. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Iamaleava. With the catch, it's Knight. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Gonna let it fly. He's got
Why are you so far out?
Just carving up this defense. chance in getting it down to the 24.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Iamaleava gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins!
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he tacked on the extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And the Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The sure hands, it's Anderson. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Run in the red zone, it's Barnes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Took a shot as he threw.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Imagine when you got to play a computer.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Throwing, Iamaleava. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UCF taking on the Arizona Wildcats. And it's the Knights coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely...
Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
To the air on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Snagged out of the air. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Shakes off the defender.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Breaks into the open, and into the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God, you right there.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Bringing the heat. Still looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Again, it's Iamaleava. Flips it out on the screen. Maybe a crease. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Tight end now in motion. Iamaleava. Stepping to the right. Lets it fly.
Thank you.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Yo, Chris.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go.
Yo, you could post my link in the chat so that you won't say I wasn't streaming.
That last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it
That's
behind
the
the line.
defense.
It's Barnes. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Punt is on its way. He's got it. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, Iamaleava. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches, finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Fires quickly. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The run inside. It's Knight. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Play action, Iamaleava buys a little time. On the run, deep down the right side. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Picks up the 1st down. It's a seam wide open. The 40. At the 30. 10. Touchdown Wildcats. And the route is on.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their 1st game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And they tacked on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Kentucky! They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Iamaleava under fire. Buried before he could blink.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Iamaleava from the gun on third down. Looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. A huge play. They get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That's a fact. He's a commissioner too. Oh yeah, he quit.